As we speak, Bafetu, Nigerians are busy deporting illegal foreigners. But when we do it in South Africa, we are told we're xenophobic. Even some of our South African people believe in the rubbish like that, when themselves in their countries are busy deporting illegal foreigners, when in their countries don't tolerate nonsense, when they don't want illegal foreigners, when they don't want criminals in their own country. But when we do it as South Africans, we are called xenophobic. And you still get this half South African, half Nigerian, half South African, half Zimbabwean, half South African, half Malawian nonsense people who comes to these social medias to talk rubbish about our country, to talk nonsense about our country. And this rubbish, we should not accept it, Bafetu. And let me tell you, some of these people who are talking rubbish about our country, and those who claim to be South Africans, during the apartheid time, a chain was used to deal with this type of people. South Africans, let's stand, let's fight, let's defend this country. We cannot allow illegal foreigners. We cannot allow the courts and the judges to abuse the Constitution. There's no one who's higher than the Constitution or bigger than the Constitution, because it seems like some of the judges, they think that they are bigger than the Constitution. There's this judge, Barki judge, what is that judge that made that ruling of Operation Dudula, Judge Adams? It has been alleged that he has been paid to make that stupid judgment, that it goes against the Constitution of this country. We as the citizen of this country, we are allowed to arrest any criminal or anybody that we suspect. And we don't even have to call the judge to make an arrest. We don't even need to call these funny people who thinks that we must call them. We are not going to call judges when we make arrest. What Operation Dudula is doing, it is saving this country from these criminals who are destroying our country. You still get the so-called South African, but I know they're not South African. Get those half people who thinks that we're going to allow nonsense in our country. But let me not talk too much. Let me play you a video of Nigerians deporting illegal foreigners in their country. But when we do it in our country, we are called names. But I want to make sure from now on, I want to expose all of these African countries who are doing nonsense in other people's countries. But when they come to our country, they tell you Africa for Africans. This is South Africa for South Africans. We are not going to tolerate nonsense. We're going to talk also about what's happening there in Tanzania. And I want to say this to the people of Tanzania. The people of Tanzania, I just want to let you know that we are with you. We support what you're doing. You must continue to fight for your country. South Africans are supporting you, Tanzanians. You are not alone. What you are facing there in Tanzania, we are facing the same thing right here in our own country. So Tanzania, Kenya, Ghana, we salute you. We support you, what you are doing. We are not going to allow criminals to destroy our country. But let me play you this clip that I want to play here, Bafetu. Look at this clip. Look at what's happening there in Nigeria. This is Nigeria, Bafetu. Foreigners arrested in Nigeria. Illegal foreigners arrested in Nigeria. Criminals arrested in Nigeria.
Saying that these people are security threat to Nigeria.
They are security threat to Nigeria. They are.
How?
Because they don't have any valid documents, and if you look at them, there is no any sign of livelihood. No valid document and no sign of livelihood. So we felt they are security threat to the country.
Okay, what's the next line of action?
We have contacted the relevant, our head office, that's our headquarters. I think by next week, as soon as we finish, they will be eased out to their country of origin. We got an information from some people in the town, that's around Alugbe Meta area, Shobri area, of the presence of some nationals And these nationals were confirmed to be, they cannot interact with any other language than the French language. So after receiving that information, that was on the 7th of November, I decided to send my people there for surveillance, which they did for some days, just to confirm the genicity of that information. And luckily for us, on Wednesday, by 00 hours, we strike to that locations, the two locations that was assumed to be occupied by these people. And we were able to apprehend 33 of them. We brought them here to this command, and we started profiling them. So on investigation, or after profiling them, we discovered that out of these 33 of them, 32 are Chadian nationals, while only one of them is a Togolese. So we tried to find out why these people are here, and more so from the same country. What they told us, that they were invited by the Togolese to do networking business. They have to register. After registration, and I think they have to pay some amount of money for that registration, and every week their account will be funded. We tried to see the type of products these Togolese, whom he claimed he recruited them for a business, and to be frank, he cannot show us anything. So that's why we decided to show the whole country and to tell the public that please don't be taken away by these people. They will lure you in the name of they will collect your money, they will turn it for business, for that they will be giving you profit. And that's why we decided to call the press and address them, so that people, the public, should be aware that they should not interact with those people.
Breaking news, Nigeria deports 828 illegal immigrants. Now, this information is coming from the Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubimi Tunji. According to him, he revealed the fact that the Nigerian government has deported 828 illegal immigrants. According to the Nigerian Constitution, if you want to reside in Nigeria as a foreigner, you must have permits for residency, without which you'll be deported back to your country. According to the NIS, they stated the fact that in Nigeria, we have about 300,000 illegal immigrants. These are people from Chad, Niger, Benin Republic, and Cameroon. This is exactly what happened in 1980. Shegu Shagari administration deported people, a lot of people, especially Ghana. That is where Ghana must go, what was coined from. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So my country, Nigeria, has started deportation. Nigeria, my country, has started deportation. Exactly what US is doing. Nigeria is now imitating US. They have started deporting people from their country. It is what it is.
As you can see, Buffett, Nigeria is busy deporting people. When South Africans deport people, we're taken to court. But these NGOs, these rubbish NGOs who are busy destroying our country. But there's a clip that I'm going to show towards the end of this video. Please watch this video from the beginning until to the end, because there's a clips that I want to show what's happening in Tanzania. There's some clips that I can't show you what's happening in Tanzania because there are guidelines at YouTube that I can't post certain videos. But I want you, Buffett, to go to TikTok, go to other social media, go Google and see what's happening in Tanzania. And we want to tell this to the people of Tanzania, we are with you. But let's get back to this Nigeria. Nigerians are busy deporting. But Nigerians, when they're here in our country, they've got big mouths. They'll be telling, they'll even be claiming to be South Africans. The next clip that I'm going to play, I want to play you about what happened at the Human Rights Commission. And some of these Nigerians who are here in our country screaming their lungs out, claiming to be South African in our own country, can't even answer questions when they're asked where they're coming from. Because we know that they're Nigerians, but they come to our country, claim to be South African. South Africa, let's stand together. Let's stand together. Let's remove these illegal foreigners. Let's remove these criminals who are here in our country, destroying our country. We cannot sit and allow criminals to destroy our country. We cannot allow these courts to destroy our country. We cannot allow these judges who are paid, because also the judge that I'm about to expose there, who judge, what is that judge again? That his name again? Adams, that colored judge. Adams, Judge Adams. It has been alleged that he's been paid. He's been paid to make that stupid judgment that he made. And we want to say this to him, that if anything goes wrong in this country, should we fight with the illegal foreigners who are in our country, that judge is responsible. He must be held responsible for that judgment that goes against the constitution of this country. The people of this country, we have the rights. By the constitution, we have the rights to make a citizen arrest. We must continue to arrest these criminals who are destroying our country. We don't have to go report to the courts. And we want to make it clear to this Judge Adams, this is South Africa. This is not your mother's country. This is our country. We are not going to allow you to take our bribes, to take Antichocho, to come and make stupid judgment that can cost this country. Because anything happen between illegal foreigners and South Africans, you are responsible. We need him to know that he is responsible. If anything goes down from now on, he must know he is responsible for that stupid judgment that he made. We cannot allow our country to get destroyed. Other countries are busy deporting criminals, and Bona, they are busy defending criminals.